One, it has been a long time since I uploaded any video, so I finally got some time. Let's dive into it. As you can see, I have inserted this column that I deleted. Previously, it was here. That is the type. Okay. That is the types are demo, 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 and then we have a program. Okay. The reason that these are different is because in a classroom setup, I usually explain these three. Okay. So one, two, three. And after that, at the end of this third one, which is the loops, what I ask is for students to go home and come up with a solution for this one, the program. Okay. So if you can see over here, the name of this particular program is p1.py. Okay. P1 is program one and D is for demo. So this is D1, D2, D3. Anyway, so this is one thing that I give uh, for students to practice. The other thing that I always recommend is to go to Hackerrank. Okay. Now, those of you who you don't know what Hackerrank is, okay, so it is basically a platform for you to indulge in competitive coding. All right. So basically, when you log in, all right, with your credentials, I don't know if I have it saved over here, but let's just try it for once. It will see over here. What I've selected is I want to practice Python. All right. So when I go into that particular section, the Python section, uh, it has many problems that you can practice with. Okay. So, for example, if you have already covered, we have covered, say, for example, loops, right? So, what you can do is go to Python and then search for uh, over here, sorry, uh, Python. Why can't I see loops? We have covered strings, so you can just click on strings and then all the problems that are there related to strings, okay, Python strings, come over here. Okay, so if you want to solve any problem, okay, just click on that problem and the problem will appear over here. Okay, the problem statement will appear over here, and you have to write your output over here, the program over here. Sorry. Okay, and you can run your code and you can submit. Okay, now there are the various scenarios given to you. Okay, so it has say it it will have certain conditions. Okay, not single condition that is straight away print this or straight away print that or straight away bring this output. It will have certain uh, um, ifs and elses to that. Okay, so you'll have various test cases. Okay, in programming language, we called it as test cases. All right, so your program has to pass all those test cases. Okay, so say if it is given that you have to check that the given number is odd, yeah, lies between 1 and 10, okay, and is um greater than 5. Okay, so there are three conditions now that you have to verify, right? So input, you will have a number. By default, you will have an input. Okay, what you have to do is after you get that input, what will you program? That will be what you'll be writing over here. Okay, so like that, right? So if you fail, if you even fail to, if you try again and again and you are unable to get a solution, okay, you can just look up the submissions over here. All right. So there are people who have already submitted. So Yes, over here, leaderboard, yeah, view solution. Okay, so this is the solution. Uh, it's already there. Okay, so if you want, you can look at the solution at the end first, of course. All right, you have to try it first. Okay, so once you try your solutions and then you find out that you get a good practice of it. Okay, and this comes in handy when you are given real-time scenarios where you have to think in a critical kind of manner. Correct. So that is something that I wanted to share with you. Previously, we have seen these three programs, and now we are to the this fourth one. But this is a little bit different. You can see I've added this column type, which basically means that if it's a demo, I'll demonstrate it. If it's a program, you have to try it first. Okay. So since it's a program, I'll be demonstrating it first. You will be trying it first, and then if you fail to find the exact solution, then you should look into this solution. Okay, so the concepts that are covered over here are command line inputs, the data types, which is numeric, decimal, binary, octal, hexadecimal, which we already have, I guess, covered over here. Okay, and then the print statement, the comparison operator, and such. Okay, so let's basically see what the problem statement is. Okay, the problem statement says that you have to now, of course, I have removed this. If you can see over here, I have actually copied this entire thing. Okay, but I removed the previous ones. That is the um, location, and that is because the backslash, it causes errors in my program. Okay, it will cause you program. You'll require to replace it with double backslash. But instead, what you can do is just delete that line and it works fine. Okay. So now it's what do we have? We have this. So basically, what we expect is in our terminal, that is our CMD, our command prompt, when we type in this line, that is Python 3, the name of the program, and the after that we give the username and the marks that the user got. What we want is a greeting message, hello, and the username and the marks in various format, and that would be in integer, octal, hexadecimal, float, complex, and then based on what the marks are, it will either be you have passed or you have failed. Okay, so let's try to get this. Okay, but there's a catch over here. Since I said it's from command line, the input that we get is from command line. Okay, so previously what we did was we used input function. Okay, so it was input. This function is what we used. All right. Now here we are not going to use this input function. What we are going to do is we are going to take command line input. Okay. So command line input. What do I mean by that? When I write my program, okay, when I run my program, that is py three exp3 dot py. Okay, this is the name given over here, exp3.py, and after that I have my name and the score. Okay, so let's assume this is the score that I got in Python programming. All right, so now when I give this input, it should be fetched over here in my program, and the rest is just the processing. Okay, so to fetch this, we need a package. Okay, and the name of that package is sys. So we have to import a package called sys. Okay, now those who are absolutely new to programming, those who don't have a background in C or Java, import. There are certain packages or certain programs, in short, which are already written. Okay, we just have to use them. And there is a way to use those programs, that is by importing. Okay, and once you import those packages, okay, it's a bundle of programs. Okay, inside that you have various features that you can use. So what we are going to be using over here is sys dot, and we need this argv. Okay, it's a list. Sorry, it's a list. All right. So this is what we need. All right. Inside, we'll just write colon. I'll just explain this in a short. What this means. Okay. So inside this sys package, all right, what we have is this list argv. Now you don't know what a list is. It's okay. We'll cover list when we in I guess a few after a few videos. Okay, so we'll see what the lists are. Basically, it's a data type. Okay, it's a data structure. Okay, which can hold your data. Okay, so it's uh, say how do you have a list of things, right? You have a list of things that are written down. Okay, so it's like that. But it's saved over here. All right, so let's uh, use that. So it will be, this is where our data will be uh, arriving. Okay. Now, how do we verify that this is where the data has arrived actually? So uh, let's try, uh, you know, let's first try printing. I'm so sorry. Print. Okay. And let's try saving this program and running it for the first time. It works. So you see, what has happened over here is, if you can see over here, let's add another print statement. Okay, so it will give us a bit more neatness. All right, so I'll clear this up first and run that command again. Okay, so you can see what I have got, what I got in this list is the name of the program, which is experiment3.py. Okay, which I also ran over here. Okay, then the first argument, which is the name that I gave, and the second argument was the number. Okay, now observe that everything has a single quote on it. All right, and everything is in a list. All right, so now if I want to say print the first number, all right, the first one, all right, it has to be it has to be accessed by index. Okay, and by default indexing always starts by 0. Okay, in any programming language, most of the programming languages, the indexing starts by 0. If you don't believe me, let's try printing index number 1, and let's see the output. Okay, the output is Ninad. All right, so it's this, but that is not our first element. Okay, what is our first element? Our first element is the name of the program itself. All right, so let's try printing that. Oh, we should have really done it the other way around, because we need the name of the person first. Okay, so what do we need here? We need After we run the program, we need hello Nina, right? So let's try to print that. Okay. So we have this. We know how to get this particular ARGB uh, list. Okay. Uh, let's try printing hello before it. Okay. Hello. And then since it's a string, we can concatenate it with plus, right? Plus and this. Okay, but the first one is not a string, so let's make it a string. We'll write it in double quotes. So now hello, and then this. Let's give space in between. All right. I think this should be sufficient. Let's try. Let's try clearing and running it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not change the index. Okay. So when I run this, it says hello Ninal. Okay, so the first task is done. Okay, now this is just a print statement, right? So we can straight away copy this print statement and we have a print statement below, right? A print function below. Let's try to use names exactly as they are. Okay, it's a print function. Okay, so let's call it a print function. Get habituated to calling whatever it is by that name itself. Okay, so it's a print function. Let's print a string inside that print function, and that string is your marks in various format. Okay, then it goes to the next line, right? And then we have this entire big string. All right, so let's copy even that. Okay, all right. So I guess we'll not, we'll just print it first. Okay, now what do we want? We want octal, we want hexadecimal. We could have gotten it in the first line itself, okay? If we could have replaced it in the first line itself, but what we want is we want tabs in between, right? There are tabs in between, okay? So what we'll try to add is tabs at the end. Okay, we do know how to do that, right? That is one way. Okay. The other way is to add separators. Okay. So tab as separators. So if you add uh, one, if you print a list and add a separator, it will add a tab at the at each of at the end of each of one. Okay. I hope that made sense. But anyway, print. This is okay. And now instead of 12, what do I need here? I need comma and something, right? Okay. So I guess I'll just copy this, okay, because there's more to uh, write. Okay. So I'll just simply paste it over here. Instead of integer, I'll remove this integer, write octal, then this one is hexadecimal, then uh, float, and the last one is okay. So that's about it. What we need, right? That's about what we need. Let's delete the extra ones. All right. Now observe after this we need values, right? So the value that we need is in argv and then 2. The index is 2. So that's sys dot argv and the index is 2. Okay. So here, when you get that particular index, okay, when you get that particular value, uh, what what is that value? It's We have seen this, right? It's a string. So we'll have to convert it into integer first, and once it's converted into integer, then if required, we can convert it into say octal, hexadecimal, float, complex. All right, complex, not complex, complex. Okay, so let's first convert it into integer first. All right, sorry, int. That's it. If you want, what you can do is you can just cut it from here, enter, paste it over here. Okay, assign it to a new variable. Okay, so I equal to, all right. So I equal to this value. So whatever is this value, it's a whatever. What is this value? It's the integer form. All right. So we write the integer form and comma end equal to, and we want a tab over here. Okay. I don't think this is it. This one should be it. All right. So more or less, we want the same thing. The only thing that will change is we want to typecast it into other things. All right. So what do I mean by that? Let me show you very quickly what I mean by that. Okay. So first, let me since I have pasted it. Okay. Now I have I in integer form. I'll change it into octal form. OCT is the function, right? We have already seen this in previous videos, in the previous programs, right? Now this one we need in hexadecimal, so hex, hex, hexadecimal. Then we have float, float, and after having done that, let's convert it into complex. Okay, so this is all the conversion that we need, right? After that, what do we need? We need to go to the next line, right? So let's uh, remove the end character from here. We come over here, and now what do we want? We want to check the value of the integer. Okay, so if that value of the integer is greater than say 40, then we have to give a print statement saying you have passed. All right. Now again, this is something you have already seen loops, right? In control statements, we have already seen this. So if I greater than equal to 40, okay, you're passed. Else, sorry. You have failed. Okay, so that's the entire program. Let's try running this program. This is the first output. You see, these are the various formats. This is the greeting message, the various formats, and you have passed, right? And the second for the second output, let's change that 82 to 22. Okay, and then it says it that you have failed. All right. So this was the program uh, that you were supposed to try by yourself. If you have successfully executed it very well done, it was expected of you. If you haven't, no problems. Uh, Keep on trying until you succeed. We'll see you in next lecture, next video. Thank you.